Alright, hey look, the court's open. Let's go check this out.
Silence in court! Security Services, Department of Justice, Inc. Judge Chutney presiding.
Guess it's the court proceeding.
Court is now in session.
Silence! I recognize that villain. An habitual criminal if ever I saw one.
That's Mr. Greaves, my lord. The counsel for the prosecution.
Silence when you speak to me.
So, like, Judge...
Now,
like,
who is the first
LINC
contestant?
Court is really stupid.
Defendant, my lord. The case of Union Security Services versus Howard Hobbins.
What did Hobbins do?
Howard Hobbins, come on up. Nice to see you, Howard.
Love the music.
You're not nervous, are you?
Not really. The defendant is accused of gross contempt and assault of a security officer.
Oh, intolerable. What have you got to say for yourself, eh?
I've been framed, Your Honour. May I elucidate, my lord?
Go on then, but hurry up about it.
Officer Blunt was investigating a complaint made against Hobbins. After questioning the defendant, he was the victim of an assault.
Ah, monstrous! Off with his head!
Just a flipping minute. Who's defending me?
Defence? Is he entitled to any?
The
I'm
stenographer.
afraid so,
Yes,
my
sorry,
lord.
yes.
On my soul, whatever next? Who'd be silly enough to defend this wretch?
And I was like, he will. And like, fuck it.
Very well. Let's get
So now we
on
have
with
to defend
round
Hobbins from
one.
being executed for
Fingers on the
assaulting,
buzzers, everyone.
I wish to call Officer Blunt.
Call Officer Blunt.
Oh, Officer Blunt. How many Officer Blunts
Please tell
are
the court
there?
what happened. I was assaulted. And is the culprit present in the court? That's him in the overalls. I rest my case, my lord.
Oh, God.
Good. Where's my black cap?
We haven't heard the defence, my lord.
Was it really necessary? Oh, go on. Just don't take all day.
Alright, so...
Now then, Officer Blunt.
Alright, so... Now, spoiler, no matter what we choose, doesn't really affect the outcome of what happens to Mr. Hobbins. This is purely for fun. So, let's be hilarious. Let's have fun with this. What's the injury?
What was the nature of your injuries?
I got very wet.
But you didn't suffer any physical harm.
What?
I could have caught a nasty cold.
Tell the court how you got wet.
While patrolling on Bellevue, I was saturated by a sudden shower.
Did you ascertain its source?
Oh, yeah. I heard laughter from the walkway above.
Alright, so you saw the accused
So,
pour.
you saw the accused pour the liquid?
I couldn't see anything. My eyes were full of water. But I'd recognize his laugh anywhere.
So I think we gotta figure out what happened was he got sprayed by water and Hobbins saw it and just laughed his ass off.
Just how well do you know Hobbins?
I've never met him before.
and yet you say you recognized his laughter.
I dunno.
Who lodged the complaint against Hobbins?
Objection, my lord. Defense is contriving to lead the witness.
It was a simple question. I wish to establish the seriousness of the complaint made against my client.
I shall permit the witness to answer. However, I'm awarding Mr. Greaves 5 points for a well-timed interruption.
So who did lodge the complaint?
It was Daniel Piermont.
Piermont.
What was Mrs. Piermont's grievance?
Cruelty to her pet dog.
Come on, come on. And blink! Splash!
What was that splashing noise? Where has Spunky gone? Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly!
That must be from Blunt.
I interviewed Hobbins on 4
That was
occasions,
caused by me.
but he still hasn't confessed.
4 interrogations suggests harassment.
Objection, my lord. Officer Blunt is not the subject of this trial.
Quite correct. Objection sustained. 10 points to the prosecution.
No further questions, Your Honor.
We asked everything we could ask Blunty here. So you can question Hobbins or...
I wish to call Mrs. Piermont.
Call Mrs. Piermont.
Hello, darling.
Oh, goodness!
Hello, Robbie.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Silence in court.
Had you met Hobbins before this incident?
I don't recall ever seeing him. But one takes little notice of mere maintenance men.
What was your complaint against Hobbins?
He was abused, my little poochie Bruce.
Disgraceful.
Oh,
I haven't had a dog abuse case since the infamous Spaniel Mangle scandals.
Did you witness the alleged attack?
Not exactly.
Then how did you know about it? Did the dog tell you?
Officer Blunt reported the incident to me.
How would you describe your pet dog?
Objection, Your Honor. This is a trial, not a dog show.
Objection overruled, Mr. Greaves. I want to get to the bottom of this doggy business.
He's an absolute darling. Everyone adores him.
No further questions, Your Honor.
And now we can
I'd like to question the defendant. Here's your starter for 10.
Good. An excellent opening gambit. That's the sort of questioning I like to hear. None of this did you or did you not nonsense. 10 points to the defense.
Yay, I got 10 points! So that's like 10 points for me and 15 points for Mr. Prosecutor. And... and the world is gone for fuck, because look at this. Alright, so...
Did you assault Officer Blunt?
Objection, my lord.
Why, man, what's wrong?
Repetition, my lord?
Objection overruled.
Are you guilty of assault, Howard?
Not me. I was fixing one of the cooling pipes, and it burst.
So blunt
Also
soaking
known
was
as
an accident?
Pipe there.
Not exactly.
Alright, so the pipe burst. Yeah, so probably the pipe bursted as a result
Why
of
did the
my
pipe
actions.
burst?
Some joker had cut a power cable and overloaded the steam release in the power station.
Which does that.
That's what damaged the cooling pipe.
Oh,
See?
I see.
Something we did that.
Did you laugh at Blunt's predicament?
Laugh! I'd nearly wet me
It was
pants.
probably funny to see a officer soaking wet.
Do you deny assaulting the dog?
Objection, my lord. The question has no bearing on the case.
It is my duty to hear every sordid detail. Objection overruled.
Well, did you assault the dog?
I never touched the brute.
You know Miss Piermont personally.
Do you know Mrs. Piermont personally?
I'd only met her once. She wanted me to flush her overflow pipe.
Flush your overflow pipe. You literally mean an overflow pipe, and she wasn't, propositioning you for sex, was she? I could totally see her doing that.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Greaves, you may start the bonus round.
The facts speak for themselves, my lord. Hobbins is a cruel and callous man, with no respect for law and order. I recommend the maximum possible
Yeah, for getting
sentence.
a cop wet.
Any comments from the defense?
I don't believe this is
Probably was like,
happening.
oh, fuck this.
This is total madness. You've all been warped in some way. And I think LINC is the
Yeah,
cause.
this is all Link's fault.
Silence! I've heard quite enough of this nonsense. So it's time for me to make my judgment. Howard Hobbins, you've won tonight's star prize!
What? Yeah, we just won the prize of...
Life imprisonment! However, in view of your service to the city, I'm going to reduce your sentence. 2 hours community service. Court
Alright, that's not so bad.
dismissed.
They just sweep in the walkway for 2 hours a day. Alright, ladies and gentlemen.